Well, I was very grateful that 5 of our Lincolnshire MPs were there with us, me and Richard Davis, to actually meet with the Minister, and I think we made a very strong case as to why the £12 million should be reinstated. There were no decisions there, but obviously the case was heard, and the Minister agreed to take it away and look at it, and also make the case for government, if you like. Well, the ideal would be the £12 million reinstated, and that's we could, we could do with even more, to be honest, but just give us back the 12 million. So again, we can, look at those 12,000 potholes and the 40 odd miles of roads we could reinstate with that money. Well, we'll have to see. I think we should get that, but there will be some difficult decisions. But the roads will deteriorate. There's no question about that. So we've been sent a clear message from the public that that's their number one priority. The elections we've had this year, and we've known that for some time. So we're determined to keep up the repairs properly on our 5,500 miles of roads. So that's if this money isn't forthcoming, we're going to have to look at some quite difficult decisions, I think. Well, we have a hierarchy, and what we've tried to do with the extra money we've put in recently is we put another £10 million of our own money in this year, is try and do more on the unclassified roads, because we have a policy of, obviously, common sense, the busier roads you look after more, but we felt the balance probably needs to tip more towards those minor roads where we are struggling more to keep on top of potholes. We put the request in for government. We'll get our financial settlement overall from government today, but we won't get they weren't able to tell us from the Transport Department, which comes separately. They weren't able to tell us when they would give theirs. Theirs is always later. So we'll see what we get today from government for general services. And we'll see what happens and keep the campaign up in terms of the Department of Transport reinstating that money. Well, we know that we're going to have a funding gap anyway for the general budget. We'll get more money, but that won't take account of the increases. For example, inflation we think is well over 5% at the moment. There's things like national insurance. But the other big issue is inflation, contract inflation, and highways is included in that because you get less for your money. So to lose £12 million on top of that is a bit of a double whammy. But to the residents is, yes, we understand you very clearly that your top priority is keeping our roads as good as they possibly can be, which does mean then that's why we're lobbying the government to actually reinstate that £12 million which we lost last year.